At which point he'll bring the Void Rays in, I would imagine. Yep, we're gonna need a couple more Ravens to make this work. He has a lot of Tempests. In Vikings will kill it, but not fast enough. I'll probably need some anyway. Well, as long as I'm mining the gas here, that's fine. Currently we're holding this. We have the money for it, so it's actually not a big deal. He can keep doing that till the end of time, which might actually give me enough of an opportunity to get what I need. Let's start getting Vikings out. Ravens will be good, but killing stuff with Ravens, a bit more difficult. At least not with these numbers. Alright, we've got to do something about this. I don't know if we can. 5 Ravens is not enough to kill that. He will eventually have enough Tempests. Slowly draining my mineral bank. How dare he? Okay. Let's see what we can do. That does nothing! God! Alright. Yeah, we definitely need more Vikings. Okay. Well, it looked impressive, but it turns out they're actually quite tough. Alright, so we can use Vikings and PDDs to pick them off. Oh, the Void Rays are here. Ow! He used the criminal technique of not being in range of my PDDs. Oh, run out of energy. Shit. Oh, God! Oh, this is bad. You know what I need now? Mass Marine transition. They'll never see it coming.
Your forces are under attack.
Engineering at your disposal. Let's get into the fight. Awaiting orders. Commencing. Ready to play. Scanning battlefield. Ready for service. Transformation system. You ready for war? Underway.
Oh shit, they have carriers. He's out-aired me! He's out-aired me! Protoss can even out-air me! Terrible. Well, that was awful. And hilarious, but awful. Wow. It didn't used to be the case that you could be out-aired by Protoss that way, but apparently you can now, so there's that. Oh, that was so silly. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, folks. A few minutes, and then I'll be right back. Alright, let's do a little bit more. That was a silly game. The best thing to do on Waste Station is not that, by the way, if you hadn't already guessed. The cool thing about having the island as the Terran is you can expand there as your natural, not as your main. If you put your main there, then you effectively give map control for the next 10 minutes to whatever your opponent is. And then it becomes really hard to expand. If... I've never played merry-go-round. Let's see how this goes. If you expand... If you can actually go, in some situations, 14cc onto the island and then just play a normal game from there. It's much easier to defend that area. You're basically immune to Zealot run-by, Stalker harass, and things like that, which is pretty cool. And then you really just have to worry about holding your main. You could then play a 2-base style from there, or you could expand then to your natural for your 3rd base and then just play a 3-base from there. It's kind of great. Like, you don't have an exposed base. And the only way you really lose it is if you're a dumbass and don't defend yourself properly against drops and air harass. So, I mean, I love that map. I'm a huge fan of it. But just don't play it the way I did, because as dumb as that is, it doesn't actually work. The exact right reaction came out of the Protoss there. It's like, oh, Tempests will shut you down. It's like, yes, they will. Could I have got out of that? Maybe. If I'd started upgrading a lot sooner and I actually had +2 or +3 air weapons, I might have been able to win the fight. But... yeah, outside of that, probably not. Alright, so. Merry-go-round versus Terran. Straight up play.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm just going to go for Marines in the base. I'm not going to go for the Reaper. I have a feeling he will go for the Reaper. It just seems like the kind of map where you would. I'm going to go Gasless Expand here, actually. Probably not worried too much about it. The natural seems fine. Yeah, Gasless Expand. Why not? Get things going Marine count-wise. Should be alright. Yeah, this should allow me to expand quickly and also have a couple of Marines to try and shut down a Reaper. Depending on where he spawns, depends on how fast that Reaper gets there, assuming he even decides to do that at all. Resonance of Fate was pretty good, man. I was actually kind of impressed by that game. It had enough interesting new mechanics to make a JRPG actually be something I care about, which is pretty rare. The only JRPG I ever care about is the Persona series. Generally. But Resonance of Fate was actually pretty fun. That, and it has a soundtrack by Motai Saikaruba, which is a big plus because he actually did the soundtrack to some of my favorite games, including Shining Force, if I recall correctly. He also did Unchained, whatever the fuck it is. Like Unchained Fate or Unchained Death. I don't know what it was, but he did the soundtrack to that. It's a terrible game, but the soundtrack was amazing. Alright. Okay, cool. So, we'll take our gas now. Our CC down pretty fast. We don't have any real scouting information, which is a little annoying. We'll build 2 more barracks as well. And start getting the Marine production going. If I'm going to be behind in tech, I need to be ahead in production. Otherwise, this won't work. Again, not a good Reaper map, actually. There's 2 ways in. There's that way and this way. This is probably the only the most common. I do, of course, need to know where he is. In fact, I might go and take that watchtower in the center. That might give me some idea. Supply is about to be sorted. I was going to say about to be supply blocked, and I realized, no, there's build orders set up for that. The CC will complete, which will give you the supply that you need. So that's actually fine. Okay, we go Tech Lab now. Got enough Marines to hold. We need to go Engineering Bay because we don't know whether or not he... This guy's just hanging around, isn't he? Because we don't know whether or not he's going Banshee. So, let's scout, find out where he is. This is potentially risky. If he puts a Banshee in my main base, he could do a lot of damage here. Let's hope he doesn't. immediately for Stim. Again, just in case he goes Banshee, it'll be helpful. Hang on a minute, I thought... What the fuck? I thought this guy was Terran. Well, he's expanded and he's building a bunch of gates. Well, that's okay. I think he's just playing macro. He will try to apply pressure eventually, though, so... I got a lot of scouting information there.
Add-on complete.
Which is really weird, because I kind of shouldn't have. Well, I don't see any blink. It's a bit late. Oracles could kind of start hitting right now. DTs are a possibility. Jesus. I thought I was playing against Terran. Like, have I really been talking about Reapers the entire time when I've been playing against fucking Protoss? Oh, God. That was a little silly. Okay, well, I guess we play standard. We are behind in tech, but we do have units, which is always nice. I really want to know what his tech is. Oh, double robo. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably dead because I think I'm too far behind in tech to make this work now from this point. It might be possible for me to hit him if I have enough units with Stim. Double robo. Oh, shit. Okay, well, we need 2 more barracks. We're going to need to be a bit more Marauder heavy than we currently are. Do I want to try and hit him with Stim? I mean, if I fail the attack, I'm dead. Like, straight up dead.
Research.
I don't think I can build enough Vikings to keep up with him. I don't even have medevac production to start with, so... Maybe I attack him? What's the point? He'll just photon overcharge. I think we just have to try and set up drops and try and hold. But yeah, this actually might just be a loss right here. It's very unlikely I'll be able to hold against Colossus. Although if I fight here, get high-sec auto-tracking... No, I'm fucking deadly serious. Get high-sec auto-tracking, fight around my turrets, I may be able to possibly push those Colossus back. First, I need drop capability, though. I'm going to need Marauders as well. I know this sounds ridiculous. But I don't think there's any way in a million years I can get enough Vikings out at this point. So I'm going to get high-sec auto-tracking, which you'll never see coming. And I'm going to build missile turrets in positions that would make it very difficult for his Colossus to attack. This is when they're immortals. This is when they're fucking immortals.
Additional supply depots required.
But yeah, in the meantime, we will drop. And we'll try and do as much damage as possible. This will also allow us to confirm the Colossus. Because, I mean, if he attacks right now, I'm dead anyway, because I don't think I can hold. So, there's no point in me really being in the base. Missile turrets indicate there's no observer, so we can maybe boost across the center of the map if we're careful enough. We obviously kind of want Marauders in this composition.
Research.
This is a stupid idea, but if it is double Colossus, I have no actual answer to it, so... He may, of course, not know where I am. I saw a probe going over there, so I'm going to go scout around and see what I can find. He somehow... I must have passed an observer or something. He's going to double forge. Where's his Colossus? Did he seriously fake me out? No way. What is he building? Where's his Colossus? Maybe he just built a double rover and then realized I couldn't actually afford it. That would have been pretty weird. Well, we can take out a few pylons around the map for free.
Additional supply depots required.
I think I can actually fight that number of stalkers. Yeah, well, I can't now, but... I'm not really sure what he's doing. And I have a feeling my strategy may not be as effective as I had initially hoped as a direct result. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get missile turrets and high-sec auto tracking, and he doesn't appear to have any units. Why is that? Did he get... Oh, hello. Interesting. Alright, here comes the attack. Let's prepare. No, this... Hang on a minute. He has nowhere near enough to kill me. What the fuck is he doing? Okay, Immortals. Split off. Focus fire. Kite back. Stim in the second wave. Destroy the enemy. Stim forward again. Catch the Immortal. Shut down reinforcement pylon. Stalker on the high ground. Scan to kill it. Bring the rest of the forces in around the side. Rally units forward. He has inexplicably attempted to expand. Punish him for that mistake. Bring the other units around the side. Send a wave of units down to the bottom to kill the remaining army. I have no idea what this guy is doing. I don't think he does either. I can use this to my advantage. Okay, that base is down. Destroy the pylon. I have no idea why he is double robo right now. And he's got a Colossus. So it's like, oh, I did there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Get third base. Destroy his third base. He might have taken another base. Okay, my base is going over there. Supply depots, attempt to max out, get a second. He's also going, like, upgrade heavy. But he's on gateway units, though. Okay. Maneuver around. If he's going to attempt to save that base, we might be able to catch him out of position. In fact, we absolutely will. Hello, come back here. Fire! An ambush from the hills, Captain! Alright, he took huge damage. Maneuver around, keep the high ground. Stim forward this part of the army. Reinforcements coming from the back. Coming from the flank. Coming from the side. Oh, obliterated! Well, he is 7 shades of fucked. Assuming that he doesn't have some secret tech behind all of this. Which is possible, because this guy is clearly insane. And you can never predict what an insane person will do. Heal up. Okay, army is back together. Check for potential third bases, and then crush him.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Seriously? We don't have enough gas? How is that possible? Oh, it's because we're not mining any from this base. That would be why. Alright. I got 101 units. And a bitch ain't one. Let's go.
Additional supply depots required.
Also need to fix that problem, but, you know.
You gonna give me orders?
Time to die. It might be nice if I actually kept those on hotkeys. He actually has a Colossus. Don't give a fuck! This Colossus won't do much for you. Well, yet. Now it will. Now you can die. Sledgehammer. I was about to advise him on the double robo, but... Ha! Build 2 robos, only ever build 1 Colossus in 19 minutes. That's a new build, I've never seen that before. That's a little confusing, but there you go. The organ music was appropriate. Cool, top 8. Sweet. Not a bad start, considering I assumed he was Terran. So dumb. Alright. This music. Smooth, smooth. Definitely some of my favorite VGM interpretation albums are all of the orchestral or jazz versions of Phoenix Wright. I'm not sure where my Phoenix Wright jazz album is. I had it around here somewhere. I'm going to search for it because it's somehow not in my music playlist anymore, and I've got to fix that. I think I've lost it. How did I lose it? I must have had it on another drive. Man. I'm gonna have to go get it again. Give me one moment. I've got to go get this album again. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I can't even remember where I got it from in the first place. I'm not sure it's actually possible to buy it over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... You can't buy the CD. That's the main problem. It's on Sulaputa. It's called Gayakuten meets Jazz Soul. And there's a few more as well. There's some live orchestral arrangements. There's the movie soundtrack. I haven't watched the movie. I have no idea if it's any good. No, Alright, can I just, like, straighten things out? By the way, some people have been saying, oh, he's going into surgery for my eyes. I'm not going into surgery for my eyes. No, I'm going to my surgery for something fairly serious that could be potentially life-threatening if it doesn't get dealt with quite soon. I don't really want to discuss what it is. Once it's all dealt with, I'll probably do a vlog which explains everything. But no, it is not LASIK that I'm getting that is requiring surgery. It's something a bit more invasive than that. But yeah, I just have to kind of wait at this point. I need a CT scan, and then I need to go into surgery, so... Once that's done, I should be fine. That's the hope, anyway. So where do you find this album? think I can download from here. Yeah, I found it. But it's going to be a little bit of a pain to download it all. But I do want it because it's awesome. So you will have to give me a moment. I'm going to download this album and then we'll play it.